good afternoon, or if you're watching it in another time zone, good morning, good night. I'm Tony, the IT Smart Guy here, and for the very first time, we are live, not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube on our bitsmart.tech social channels. Unfortunately, we can't quite stream live onto LinkedIn just yet, but regardless, how good is StreamYard? So, our plan is to be live on here once a week to deliver information straight out of the technology industry that could benefit or deliver benefits to you and or your business. But first, a little bit more about me. So as I said at the start, my name is Tony, the IT Smart Guy, and I am the Chief Everything Officer for bitsmart.tech. I'm in my mid to late 30s, and I'm based in the picturesque city of Winchester. I'm married with 2 kids, and prior to this, I worked as head of supplier relationships, head of IT, head of business systems, and a plethora of other things for a franchise organisation which provided cost reduction services. Other roles that I've done in the past include a year with a tile warehouse where I specialised as a web manager and admin person, selling mobile phones, and also 10 years in probably the world's most well-known fast food quick service restaurant chain. So this business was forged out of the COVID pandemic, and I am here to help businesses make the best technology decisions they can for their businesses by providing them with an agnostic approach. This is unlike many other resellers in the marketplace right now, because we haven't aligned ourselves with just 1 or 2 suppliers for our product and service sets. This means we can provide choice. And at the moment, choice is everything. So we work with businesses large and small across the UK. Even though we're based right down on the South Coast, we can work across the UK. We can help you and your business understand the pain points and issues that you could be experiencing within your business when it comes to technology. And also how these new and improving technologies such as unified communications as a service, contact center, and other cloud-based services can help alleviate your issues, deliver huge benefit in terms of productivity, efficiency, bringing aging technology up to the 21st century, and in the long term, what could be seen as reduced cost. As with cloud-based offerings, there are no maintenance costs, which you could be experiencing in your business right now with an on-premise PBX. Anyway, enough about that. Today I want to talk to you about a few things. Get your power back, Windows 10, and why the race to zero on social media is bad for business communications and just isn't worth winning. So, firstly, Windows 10. So Windows 10 was released to the public, would you believe it, on the 29th of July 2015. That's right, it's been around for 5 years already. And as such, by now, most businesses and consumers, so home users as well, will have used Windows 10 on at least one device over that time, whether that be a home laptop or a business laptop. However, there are still businesses, big and small, and undoubtedly home users out there using older versions of not only Windows 10, but also the likes of Windows XP, dare I even say Vista, and also Windows 7 and 8. Just focus slightly on Windows 7 right now. So Windows 7 was made end of life, so it was no longer supported by Microsoft back in January of this year. So that's 11 months ago. Yet there are still a large number of businesses and home users again, but those businesses, big and small, across the UK and no doubt across the world, using this operating system. Your business shouldn't be using out-of-date software for anything you're doing. You really are opening up yourselves to breaches, hacks, and you're not going to be able to get any support from Microsoft, let alone your IT support company, if you have one, or your IT support person. If it was me, I would be recommending you update now. And if your IT support person hasn't done that, why not? Shame on them. And you should think of using someone that can provide you with this information right now. Upgrading to Windows 10, even now, 5 years later, is really, really simple. And if you're not sure what to do, how to do it, get in touch. We can point you in the right direction, or we can even point your IT support person or company into the right direction. The same goes for Office products, such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint. When Windows 7 was made end of life, a number of other Microsoft products and services were made end of life too, and that included Office 2010. What this means is that, again, no software updates coming through, no security patches coming through. But with the advent of Microsoft 365, which was formerly known as Office 365 up until earlier this year, buying software outright for a couple of £100 each time isn't something businesses really do now. And to be honest, not many home users do it these days either. Subscription-based software offerings are the way forward. They have been for a little while now, and personally, I don't see that changing. So if you're using Office 2010, or even worse, Office 2007, which was made end of life back in 2017, please get in touch, pick up the phone. You can find the details in the ticker right now. So, Office products don't need to be expensive. You don't need to be tied into a long-term contract. Here at BITsmart.tech, we can offer you Microsoft 365 Standard, which was previously known as Office 365 Business Premium, on a 30-day rolling contract for the same price that you were paying Microsoft Direct, or chances are your IT reseller, for a 12-month commitment. Plus, you get support included in the price. What's not to like about that? We know Microsoft makes some fantastic products. So why are businesses not migrating to subscription-based cloud offerings sooner and still buying software outright? Please do let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to find out how you are buying software in your business and how businesses in general buy their software. So that was my little update, or should I say rant, regarding Windows and how you should be using the most up-to-date operating systems. Let's quickly move on to get your power back hours. So once I've finished on here, I will put a link to a YouTube video, which was provided by a friend, mentor, and also the UK's #1 motivational business speaker, founder of 4Networking, and the #1 rated business author on Amazon, Mr. Brad Burton. This video is a testimonial of how I've been able to help him with his desktop PC issues. The moral of the story is that in just over an hour, I was able to reinvigorate his decade-old device, improve the performance of his machine. Before I'd even logged on, it would take him up to 15 minutes for it to load to be able to even log in. Once I'd done my magic, it now takes about a minute and a half, which for a machine that's almost a decade old is amazing. Hence, the Get Your Power Back Hour was born. For just £79, I can remote access into your machine, run a series of checks, remove malware, and work with you to improve the performance of your machines, whether that be a laptop, a desktop, or even a mobile device. And what I want you to note is that most IT support or computer repair shops that you find on the high streets, or at least the high streets around here, could be charging you anywhere up to £120 an hour for this type of service. So for us, £80 really is a steal. If you want to book your own Power Hour, you can go onto our website. That's www.bitsmart.tech. Click on our services, or just go to the link here, and you'll see get your Power Hour back. Get your Power Hour back at the top of the page. My final point today is around the constant social media barrage of people on LinkedIn and other social media platforms asking for help with VoIP, UCaaS, and other cloud services, and being barraged with, we can do it for this, we can do it for that. These business solutions are imperative right now, especially as we're all stuck at home, unable to go and meet people face to face. As such, the utilization of these solutions has seen a massive explosion, and purchasing these solutions shouldn't be seen as a cost-based exercise. For us, it's all around the value of the proposition and your chosen solution, and what your chosen solution can bring to your business. Now, it may be that some form of monetary cost saving does come from the implementation of adoption of a solution, but it shouldn't be the be-all and end-all. For example, you could be paying for an on-premise phone system, a separate video conferencing platform such as WebEx or Zoom, a webinar platform, call forwarding and recording, an instant messaging platform. You've got things like CRM, Office 365, or G Suite, and these tools can, when you add it all up, could be costing you and your business a pretty penny. Whereas with the UCaaS solution, this will give you phone, video, instant messaging, call recording, all in a single platform at a single licensed cost, meaning that you effectively only have to pay for one license per user, as opposed to however many you needed when you had those 5 or 6 different things, which is great. In this respect, by combining these 5 costs into one, there would be a monetary cost saving. However, there are so many people and businesses swimming around in the same ponds, especially on LinkedIn right now, most of which are reselling the same product and service set. So effectively, the only way that they can really differentiate between each other is on price. For us here, or for me here, it's not about price. It's about finding the right solution that fits the needs of you, your business. And quite often, you won't see a direct cost saving. You won't see that money not coming out of your bank account straight away. You will find, however, productivity should increase. Your users won't be toggling constantly between apps, moving from phone to instant messaging to a webinar to this to that. With a UCaaS-based solution, it's all operated from a single application, whether that be on a desktop, a laptop, or a mobile device. These solutions also have the ability to integrate with other various business tools, your 365s, your G Suites if you're a Google house, through to things like CRM, IT support, help desk type platforms like Zendesk, all of which can deliver huge benefit and time saving to your business. Perhaps you operate a call center or a support desk, which doesn't operate perhaps the way you want it to, or you want to upgrade the way you work and become more agile or more omni-channel, and go from just having those phone calls coming in and out to being able to operate through email optimization, web chat, include social feeds and a knowledge base to give your customers a heightened and improved experience. Let me ask you a question. Please let me know in the comments what you think. If you're able to save each of your staff members 1 hour a day from mindless toggling between different applications and platforms, and what I really want to know is, what could that make possible for your business? So that's 1 hour a day. It's 5 hours a week that you could potentially get back into your business, hypothetically, per member of staff, meaning that they would effectively have time to get on with other elements of their job role. These elements could be done that a little bit better from a quality control standpoint. or that they have time to focus on a project with a bit more clarity. This could lead to things like increased revenue, faster sales cycles, improved customer experience, and affect all of these things, depending on, again, your line of business, could lead to what we're all after: repeat business. Repeat business is almost like the holy grail to all business. You can get a customer buying and buying and buying and buying, you're laughing. My point is cost-saving exercises in this instance are not just monetary. The time it could potentially save your staff is gold dust. Those hypothetical 60 minutes that I talked about, you could see their to-do list go from this big to this big. So please don't look for the cheapest price, as the vendor might not be offering you everything they imply. Look for best value. And if you're not sure, give us a call. My details are coming along there again. My final thought is, remember, don't be clever. Be smart with your telecoms and IT. And if you can't be smart, let us be smart for you. And we'll see you next time.